Well, first semester is formally over. Didn't do well and dropped 2 classes. Professor Ryan's software management class and IT stuff are fun, but my memory sucks with those memorizations. Still, for a master's degree, it was my fault, and I need to find a way to cope with all situations, so next time when I retake it, I'd spend more time. Got 33 out of 110 for a 50-question quiz, and some of them asked about business history, such as how many % of what happened to ex-businesses. When I left, I accidentally saw that Turkish girl got 55/110 with full confusion, and I almost giggled. Thanks to her sitting next to me, I knew I wasn't the only one who got a diverse score. I remembered some funny conversations that happened in Berlin wedding district between me and some Turkish guys, but we'll skip for now. That Turkish girl had a good presentation, and she still stayed in the class until the end despite the GPA risks, and that's so admirable. Meanwhile, the class still taught something interesting, and we got a model student presenting home surveillance systems and color-coded stuff, which was very engaging and triggered other students to give diverse opinions in the class, which Professor Ryan gave constructive feedback on and added a few tips, which, like a master music class, I found useful. I agreed with those tips during that class, like when you design an ATM, you may not want to say what a window teller would say, and if you want to make a sale, you got to know the customer's values and why they should buy your stuff. Those class tips are still useful. Finally, use the transferable skill to design Professor Alex's homework, which I liked his classes very much and want to take more. Then I also thought about thoughtful designs instead of pure programming or empty theories as a graduate-level database designer. Like in the past, we got those old train systems, but there are people who don't wait for the red-blue lights, thinking they have watched enough cartoon personas so they can cross it, and the driver hit the brakes but it was too late. I thought we need to design thoughtful and more inclusive systems where signs are clearer even to the delusional ones, to ensure total safety. Then we design databases to make sure they are under good documentation, so designers from international communities with diverse backgrounds should take the case very seriously to utilize open source databases for better safety and thoughtful designs. The semester is quite fun. Then Professor Pyantnika's architect class, which I got a very bad score on the midterm, but she was so patient and explained questions in detail. She also has so many interesting videos, and by the end of the class I made significant improvements. One thing I remember about her is that she said she has no friends when phone scammers tried to call her, which we all think is not true, and she is such a nice person. I have the same situation where people who call me are mostly scammers. Then I invented my own phone system, which is another useless idea under construction, like we call ourselves when there is a scammer call incoming, our app calls first so we are busy. Then, Professor Alex suddenly became my second favorite data instructor after Zach, and second favorite pattern digger extremist after Professor Alexei. He is also extremely kind and flexible with a lot of stuff. His book is interesting, I need to read more during the summer. I had a bunch of issues, including DNA tests and others, in the beginning of the semester, but in the end I started to put my life together again. I am not quite interested in algorithmic patterns, but I admire this guy for his enthusiasm in digging the closest alternative pattern routes to map unmappable results instead of relying on bureaucratic patterns or tech trends, which help shape our aestheticism in database designs. Anyways, semester is over, I don't know what's next, but let's see.